Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. It's a pleasure to welcome you to Bowie's annual Memorial Day Parade, sponsored by the Mayor and City Council of the City of Bowie to observe this great day in our calendar year. My name is Jerry Devlin. I'm the past Department Commander of the Disabled American Veterans, past Department Commandant of the Marine Corps League, extending a warm welcome to you here on Memorial Day, where the weather has been so good, and it almost always is. Coming into view right now are the City of Bowie Police Department Honor Guard. Bowie has had a police department now for about 15 years. They're an integral part of our community. They've improved the response time for people who have problems. And we'd like to give a big hand now as they come by the stand to the City of Bowie Police Department Honor Guard. Carrying the American flag, the Bowie flag, the state of Maryland flag, and the flags of the various members of the armed services. Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and of course the United States Marine Corps. And in civilian attire behind them are an honor guard provided by the 4 veterans organizations of Bowie: the VFW, the American Legion, the Marine Corps League, and the Disabled American Veterans. DAV meets the second Tuesday of the month. Marine Corps League meets the second Wednesday of the month. And the VFW also uses the DAV facility, Chapter 7. Now we're very proud to introduce to the Bowie audience the United States Army Fife and Drum Corps. The old Guard fife and drum recalls the days of the American Revolution as they perform in uniforms patterned from those worn by the musicians of General George Washington's Continental Army of 1781. Now coming into view in a convertible is the Grand Marshal of the 2014 Memorial Day Parade, Captain Tony King of the United States Army, and a very important leader in the veterans community for many, many years. Let's give a warm welcome to Captain Tony King. Now we have Truckin' for Troops, a nonprofit organization providing transportation for returning troops into BWI, taking them to local hotels, and they also assist other nonprofit groups with transportation of wounded combat veterans. Let's hear it for Truckin' for Troops, a group of very great Americans. Next is our mayor, G. Fred Robinson, and this whole parade was originally his idea, and he really is the godfather of the annual Memorial Day Parade. The Mayor Pro Tem coming into view is Dr. Ike Trout, who's a member of the City Council from South Bowie. He's giving candy to the kids so that if the only people allowed to vote were under 12, Dr. Trout would probably be unopposed. Next comes City Councilwoman Diane Polangian. Diane is a veteran member of the council representing the 2nd District. She's giving candy too. Next coming into view is the Dean of the City Council, Councilman at Large Dennis Brady. Dennis Brady is with his biggest supporter, Kathy, his wife Kathy, and the family dog. They're a trio of very distinguished Bowie'ites. Now on foot is another member of our City Council, Councilman at Large Todd Turner. He's a little younger than the rest, so he does some walking. Behind the Todd Turner convertible is Councilman Henry, don't call me Henry, Gardner. Henry Gardner, Councilman.
Happy Memorial Day. Hey, buddy.
Now young and athletic is Maryland's Lieutenant Governor. He's a veteran of the war in Southeast Asia. He also served on occupation duty in Germany. He is, or soon will be, a retired colonel. He's a friend to veterans and himself all over the state. Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. Also coming here on foot is
right here, right now. Hey, you've been taxed 40 times in 7 years and you still gonna vote the other way? Let's think about it. Vote for Doug, what you say? I know.
Here comes Councilman Jimmy Marcos.
Happy Memorial Day.
Hi, Jolene Ivy. Your next lieutenant.
And in the red shirt coming into view is Doug Gansler, the present incumbent Attorney General of Maryland and a former state's attorney for the Maryland's largest county, Montgomery County. And our state senator, Doug Peters. Doug is a decorated veteran of Operation Desert Storm, and he was the commander of 2 of the 4 veterans posts in Maryland before entering politics. Marvin Holmes, a quiet, efficient member of the General Assembly. Marvin represents District 23B. Now coming into view again is Maryland State Delegate Geraldine Valentino Smith. Geraldine is an almost lifelong resident of Bowie, graduated from Bowie High in 1982. She lives in Long Ridge with her husband PJ and 3 children. She formerly served in the City Council and is a current delegate of the Maryland General Assembly representing District 23A. And we have now Bowie's newest delegate by way of redistricting, Joe Valerio. He's the first committee chairman representing Bowie to serve in the General Assembly since the late delegate Charles Buzz Ryan retired in 1994. Joe is the chairman of the powerful House Judiciary Committee. We have a car. I don't see her. Next, according to my agenda, is our state's attorney, Angela also Brooks. I haven't seen her, but I see the car. Now we have the county register of wills. It's my hope that no one in the county needs her services. She, like Digger Odell, will be the last person to let you down. Sarita is the register of wills for Prince George's County. She was re-elected in 2010 for a second term. Her motto is, "Our will is to serve." Let's welcome Register of Wills, Sarita E. Lee. Now comes the Prince George's County incumbent sheriff, Melvin C. High. Sheriff High was elected in 2010. He's joined by his command staff, the motorcycle unit, the Sheriff's Explorer's Pass. Sheriff High, before being elected to the powerful common law office of sheriff, was the chief of the Prince George's County Police Department. Sheriff High has a very long career in law enforcement.
How you doing? All right. You're doing good. Hey.
Sheriff High is right in front of the reviewing stand. Welcome, Sheriff High, to Bowie. Not that you need a welcome, you're here all the time, but at least we extend the public welcome. Now we have the members of the Bowie Memorial Post Veterans of Foreign Wars. They meet the first Thursday of the month at DAV Post 7 on Route 197. Post Commander is Bob West, who is the producer of the very popular veteran show which appears monthly on the Bowie cable. And the Post Quartermaster is Paul Connolly, and the Adjutant is Ray Chattery, who's a member of all veterans organizations that anybody's ever heard of. Nice to see you today, Bob, the VFW. Bob is a retired colonel in the United States Air Force, very active in veterans activities. Here they come now, the Scottish-American Military Society, preserving the traditions of the Highlands in America. It's a non-profit veterans organization. They participate in the wreath-laying and war memorials in Washington, D.C. Scots who have where Wallace bled, Scots whom Bruce has often led. Now welcome to your gory bed of victory. Now come the members of the Marine Corps League. Detachment 544. They meet the second Wednesday of the month at 7:30 at DAV Hall. The Free State Detachment is composed of active duty and honorably discharged Marines and Fleet Marine Force Navy Corpsmen. It is one of 1,000 Marine Corps League detachments across the world. Now we have coming into view by the reviewing stand the American Legion Disney Bell Post 66, led by Commander Brian Fry and Adjutant J.D. Larson. J.D. was a former Department of Maryland State Commander. American Legion is one of the oldest veterans organizations in the United States, founded in 1919 by veterans of the war in France. Also, they're accompanied by Sons of the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary. They have a nationally recognized honor guard who perform across the nation, and we're very proud to have them on Veterans Day and Memorial Day at Veterans Park in Old Bowie. They're a remarkably good group. Now we have the Bowie High School Naval Junior ROTC. These are the boys and girls, many of whom will choose careers in the military. They're a very fine group of young men and women, and Bowie is very, very proud of them. Rounding the turn from Sussex Lane are the Bel Air's Twirling Corps. They've been in existence for almost a half century. Their first performance was marching in Bowie's 4th of July parade in 1966. They compete throughout the world representing Bowie. Bowie is very proud of the Bel Airs, our outstanding twirling group. Let's give a big round of applause for the Bel Air Twirling Group. Another group of great Bowie citizens are the Bowie Interfaith Pantry and Emergency Aid Fund. It's always been axiomatic in this city that in times of hardship or crisis, Bowie citizens reach deep in their pockets to help those who need help. And no one does more of this than the City of Bowie Community Outreach, the Interfaith Food Pantry. They're a group of very dedicated, decent people who really represent what's very best about this city, this state, and this country.
So much, appreciate it.
Now, with the city seal, we have the Community Outreach Committee. Can't go wrong if you contribute something small or something large to the outreach group. Now we have the Animal Control, City of Bowie Animal Control Unit. Let's give a big woof woof and a meow to the Bowie Animal Control Group. The van is operated by Officer Harmony Dale. The Chevrolet van is equipped, outfitted with the latest animal transport equipment and supplies. Now we have a group who appear every year, a delightful part of the parade. Cada año éramos nuestros amigos de Montañas Andes. De anidar mucho a nuestro desfile. Every year we have our friends from the Andes Mountains. They add a great deal to our parade. Viva Bolivia. Viva los Estados Unidos. Viva todos. They were here in the very first year of the parade, the Trinidad Pachamama. They continue to show the Bowie community the rich cultural dance of Tinku. Through the years, they've won a great many prizes. And they add a lot of color and charm to the Memorial Day Parade. They're always welcome. Bienvenidos, mis amigos. Bienvenidos. Representing an Indian mestizos, Spanish blend of cultures in the Andes Mountains. Now we have the City of Police Department Chief John Neske, Sergeant Benny Henderson, and the Police Explorers. Nice to have you with us, Chief Neske and Sergeant Henderson, and the Police Explorers. Now we have the Special Olympics. The Prince George's County Office, persons 8 and older, with developmental disabilities, the opportunity to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, experience joy and pride. Nice to have these kids with us, and of course they're adult sponsors. A very big and important part of the Memorial Day Parade. Now we have Bowie Volunteer Fire Department, Station 19, coming by the reviewing stage. Bowie Volunteer Fire Department. Without these men and women, you can count that your fire insurance would be a lot more expensive. They do a wonderful job, and they've been doing it ever since the earliest days of Levitt and Sons. It's a nice way to give them a round of applause to say we really appreciate our local smoke eaters. Engine Company 19 of the Bowie Volunteer Fire Department. We've always had a fine representation here at the Memorial Day Parade of Bowie's both volunteers and paid men and women who make up the Bowie Volunteer Fire Department. Some are volunteers and some, of course, are career firefighters. But all are dedicated to keeping Bowie a safe and wonderful place to live. Now we have the Bowie Volunteers, the Auxiliary, who do a great job in keeping the fire department running. Now we're really proud to have the John F. Nickel Pipes and Drum Corps. The John F. Nickel was formed in 1977 and named for a famous Glasgow pipe major. The band is based in Towson and performs throughout Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia, and Virginia. And for those who are aficionados of the Highlands, the band, if you notice, is wearing the Mackenzie tartan. My clan is the Mackay clan. Our leader is Lord Mackay of Clashfern, but we like the Mackenzies too. Scots were how were Wallace bled, Scots and Bruce has often led. Now welcome to your gory bed of victory. Now we have the Girl Scouts from the nation's capital, from central Prince George's County. They teach girls from kindergarten to high school the importance of outdoor skills and community pride. Let's give this great crowd of young girls a very warm Bowie welcome. We have Girl Scout Service Unit 22-8 of South Bowie. Let's hear it for these wonderful girls and the very devoted adults who dedicate their off time to making life better for the young girls of our community and our county. There's a tremendous turnout today of Girl Scouts. They take this parade very seriously, and we're all the better that they do take this parade so seriously. Behind them, a Cub Scout pack 403 and their adult sponsors. Hiding behind the banner is my grandson Timmy. He doesn't want his grandfather to recite his name in public. But Timmy, let his last name be anonymous. He's a member of Cub Scout Pack 403. It's a very strong turnout today of Cub Scouts. Nice to have you with us today. One of the leaders came by, a man named Mike Rout, waved to the reviewing stand. The reviewing stand waves back. Boy Scout Pack 1046 from Kenilworth Elementary School. The pack is made up of Cub Scouts from grades 1 to 5. We have Boy Scout Troop 1559. They salute all who've given service to our country and remember all those who gave some and those who indeed gave all. Boy Scout Troop 1009 from Christian Community Presbyterian Church. The troop is made up of scouts from 6th grade to the 12th grade. They're training to be the leaders of the future. And if the past is any guide, they will be the leaders of the future. The Bowie Bowie Boys and Girls Club Unit 1, the Blazers. They're a baton and pom group, part of the local Boys and Girls Club. The Blazers have competed in local and state competitions. We're very proud of the Bowie Blazers. The Bowie Boys and Girls Club volunteer coaches and the parents teach the young athletes to participate in sports and to observe the rules of sportsmanship. We have the Bowie Boys and Girls Club track team. They're not moving as fast as they'd like, but the parade has a way of bogging down. But if you just give them some space, they will flash right by. Bowie Boys and Girls Club is one of the oldest organizations in Bowie, and they, like some other groups, date back to the very earliest days. Generations of boys and girls have become successful in organized athletics with the teachings that they picked up here from the dedicated coaches of the Bowie Boys and Girls Club. Bowie Boys and Girls Club is now working on its third generation of young athletes, simply a remarkable organization. Behind the Boys and Girls Club are coming now the Eleanor Roosevelt High School Pep Band. The Pep Band is unique that it's a student-run band, no adults involved. We'd like to thank those who represent our country. This is an organization which is participated in by young people and indeed run by young people. Now we have the Collington Lodge, ancient free and accepted Masons. The Collington Lodge has been established for 48 years in Bowie. The brothers are being led by Worshipful Master Scott Brumbaugh. He's the man in the top hat. And the Demolay and the young members of the Masonic Order. The Collington Lodge has been a bellwether of charitable activities for almost a half a century in Bowie. Let's hear it for the brothers of Collington Lodge of the Free and Accepted Masons. And the Shriners are the fun part of the Masonic Order. Here, coming into view here on their little motorized vehicles. The Shriners provide great help to children's hospitals. They're a major American charitable group, and they have an awful lot of fun doing it. It's always welcome. It's always nice to see the both the Masons and the Shriners. The Shriners wear the fezzes, and most of them are members of the Aleppo Temple. And they are a great group of people who do great things and really enjoy themselves along the way. Now we have Group Corvair. It's the local chapter of the Corvair Society of America. Corvairs are air-cooled, rear-engine cars built by Chevrolet of General Motors from 1960 to 1969. They're considered by most people to be an old vehicle. I, of course, grew up in the day of the Model T, and the Corvair was the modern automobile. We used to have a Model T that started every day. It had to be hand-cranked. Now we have the Center Ring Circus School. These amazing students have been studying circus for several years. And we have Uncle Sam coming by. And don't worry, Uncle Sam, if you fall down, we have the emergency technicians close at hand. Now we have coming by the reviewing stand, Bowie Claw. That stands for Bowie Citizens for Local Animal Welfare. These are the friends of our four-footed friends, and we'd like to extend them to a warm bow wow and a warm meow. Now we have Miss Maryland holding a 93-year American tradition of 3 local contenders for the Miss America crown, competing for Miss Maryland 2014. That's Miss Mason-Dixon, Miss Black-Eyed Susan, and Miss Antietam. And there will be no winners in this contest. These 3 outstanding young women. Now we have Bowie Volunteer Fire Department. Station 39 is coming by the reviewing stand. Now, of course, we have Louie from the Bay Sox, the mascot of our AA baseball team that meets at the Prince George's Stadium on Route 3. If you haven't been down to see the Bowie Bay Sox, they play a very, very exciting brand of baseball, and the players are only really inches away from the major leagues. They are, of course, a farm club for the beloved Baltimore Orioles. Louie, nice to have you with us. A warm welcome for Louie, the mascot of the Bowie Bay Sox. Now we have the Maryland National Capital Park Police Mounted Unit. They're coming into view. And if you're on the outs with Mayor Robinson, you march behind the National Capital Park Police Mounted Unit. And if you notice, right behind the police, apparently no one's on the outs with Mayor Robinson because they have the Pooper Scooper man is after the horses. Now we have the Dream Nation Marching Unit. This group began in 2007 under the direction of Walik Hernandez and Rhonda Carr. The Dream Nation Marching Unit. add a great deal of enthusiasm, energy, and talent to the annual Memorial Day Parade. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you with us, young men and young women. Next, we have another Uncle Sam still walking. Memorial Day and Veterans Day are like Santa on Christmas Eve. It's a big day for the soul. Let's hear it for Uncle Sam. Now we have Connie and Terry for animals. They work at the animal shelter in partnership on humane education program as well as events in order to bring comfort to the animals. In case you think Bowie's going to the dogs, here they are, and the cats. Dogs on Deployment's a non-profit online resource that assists military families and their pets. Support your troops by boarding their pets. Could there be a better cause? I think not. Now we have coming by a colorful group, the New World Bilingual Institute Dragon Dance Team. They were selected to represent Chinese Americans at President Obama's inauguration. They have also performed at the World Convention in China. Let's hear a big round of applause for the New World Bilingual Institute. Now, bearing the tricolor of the Republic of Italy, come the Bowie Italian-American Society. I'm always glad to see them because it gives me a chance to try out my Italian. Un caloroso benvenuto ai nostri amici americani italiani. A warm welcome to our Italian-American friends from the city of Bowie, our friends and neighbors. They are dedicated to keeping alive the cultural traditions of the Republic of Italy, an ethnic group that has provided generations of great Americans. Please welcome the Bowie American Italian Social Club. Behind them we have the customized Dodge Chargers and Challenger Magnums. Now let's extend another welcome to the Silver Star Gymnastics. Silver Star Gymnastics they have taught gymnastics to children for more than 20 years throughout the DC area. Let's give a warm welcome. Another great, outstanding fire department unit, the Enterprise Hose Company. They're followed by the Thunder Brigade, Drum and Bugle Corps. I'm sorry, let's welcome the Silver Star Gymnastics. Silver Star Gymnastics, as I introduced a moment ago, they've been teaching gymnastics to children for 20 years. Let's give a warm Bowie welcome to these young gymnasts. remarkable to be able to walk down the street. The energy and talent of these young girls is just simply remarkable. Now we have the Thunder Brigade, the only competitive drum and bugle corps from Maryland. They perform at parades, exhibitions, and competitions throughout the entire extended community. Thunder Brigade Drum and Bugle Corps, a very outstanding group of young people. Prince George's County Emergency Unit.
When I say Texas, you say Roadhouse, Texas! Roadhouse, Texas! Roadhouse! When I say we love, say our truth. We love our truth. We love our truth. When I say Texas, you say Roadhouse, Texas! Roadhouse!
Today we'd like to extend a warm welcome to the Texas Roadhouse, Andy the Armadillo, who came by a few minutes ago. The Texas Roadhouse has a special relations with Bowie's veterans community, who are very, very grateful to the management of this fine culinary institution. And we have NARF, that's the National Active and Retired Federal Employees. Let's hear it for the old bureaucrats. The Greater Bowie Crofton Chapter 1747. This organization salutes all veterans and remembers those who gave their lives. Now we have coming into view the Bowie International Festival, which will take place Saturday, October 4th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Allen Pond Park. Enjoy bands, dancers, food, crafters, and children's activities around the world. This is well worth attending. It's Saturday, October 4th. Now we have another unit from the Andes. Tobas Tenastia was formed on March 26, 2006, with the mission to promote Bolivian culture in the United States. They're doing one of the traditional dances from Chaco, Bolivia. I love these parades because I get a chance to practice my Spanish. Un cálida bienvenida a nuestros amigos, los americanos bolivianos. Son una parte importante de nuestro desfile del Día de los Caídos, which in English is a warm welcome to our friends, the Bolivian Americans. They're a major part of our Memorial Day parade every year. A warm welcome. Bienvenido de amigos de Bolivia. Now we have the Huntington Heritage Society, formed in 1986. The purpose of this organization is to identify, document, collect, and preserve the physical and oral history of the Huntington section of Bowie, and to remind us all that Bowie was a thriving community even before Levitt came to town in 1961. Now we have coming into view Girls Making a Difference, positive, what Business Women Incorporated. Girls Making a Difference is a positive, non-profit organization for girls ages 7 to 17 to come and learn life skills. They pride themselves on building self-esteem and giving back to the community. Girls Make a Difference. I always thought they did, but apparently they're now organized. Let's hear it for Girls Making a Difference and for the adult sponsors, the ladies who keep this organization going and provide this wonderful opportunity for girls from 7 to 17. Bowie is very much enriched by the adult volunteers, as you have seen today from all of these organizations. They're the people who keep the kids on the right track, and our debt to them is huge. Now we have the Tranquility Steel Drum Band. They're a steel band ensemble based in Bowie, Maryland, as the name might suggest. They produce a vibrant, tranquil sound, but be careful. They can bring de bacchanal when needed. The Tranquility Steel Drum Band. Now we have the Bowie Mitchellville Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity. I was an undergraduate, I was a charter member of Kappa Kega Beer, but we're all very grateful to the Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. Now we have the Prince George's County Radio Control Club. It's a group of over 160 active members. They enjoy the hobby of building and flying radio-controlled aircraft. And if you look carefully, this is a remarkable demonstration of radio-controlled aircraft. Now we have Maya Barnes, who will be representing the state of Maryland in the Miss Teen America pageant in August of this year. She's an honor student and a former resident of Bowie. Now we have the Klotz Institute of Karate. It was formed in 1987 at Tulip Grove Elementary with 10 students. After 25 years, they now have 400 students and are proud donors to the Wounded Warrior Project. Now we have Miss Maryland Teen America. Again, let me introduce Maya Barnes, who will be representing in the state of Maryland in the Miss Teen America contest. Now we have the members of Second Star Productions. They're performing Hello Dolly, which is preparing to open at the Bowie Playhouse. Well, hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly. I can tell, Dolly. You're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I feel that room swaying while the band playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So take her rap, fellas. Find her an empty lap, fellas. Dolly'll never go away again. It's a great group, the Second Star Production, and make sure you buy your ticket to Hello Dolly. Now we have the High Rollers Car Club of Bowie. This club boasts hundreds of members, and here's 10 vintage hot rods, all residing in our own beloved city of Bowie. All of these cars bring back great memories. Great era in American automotive history. Next we have a van, Bel Air Engineering, formed many years ago by a former Bowie resident named Bob Herring. Its president now for the last few years has been his daughter, Debbie Herring-Risher. It is a woman-owned company. We've been customers for 50 years, and they've never let us down. Now, Bowie recycles. Bowie has been one of the nation's leaders in its recycling effort. We're very, very proud of Bowie Recycles. Here's their Public Works recycle truck. Can't ever remember having a complaint with the city of Bowie's recycling efforts. Now we're ending our annual Memorial Day parade. And to everyone who's here, thank you very much for turning out. And for those people who are watching it on Bowie Cable, next year mend your ways and come out and watch the parade in person. Now that concludes the parade. Now we move to the awards ceremony, and you'll learn who won the prizes in the 2014 Memorial Day Parade. Thank you all for coming. On behalf of the Bowie City Council, Mayor Robinson, thank you all for your participation today, all the many groups. And if your group hasn't participated in it, your church or fraternal organization, make sure next year you do. It's a great way of getting recognition for a great many good causes. Now let's take it to the award ceremony.
All right, our first category is Most Spirited. Most Spirited. Do we have a person here from the New World Bilingual Institute? New World Bilingual Institute, our Dragon Dance team. Okay, I know they come all the way from Virginia, so. Second place, do we have anybody here from Tobas Danistia, one of our Bolivian dance groups? Most Spirited, second place. Okay, we'll announce these a little bit later in case people are coming back up from the assembly area. Most Patriotic. Do we have any Girl Scouts of the National Capital Area? First place. And doing the awarding will be our Grand Marshal, Miss Tony King. Captain Tony King, United States Army.
Over your right shoulder, okay? So they can get your picture with Tony.
Second place. We'll get in here for a nice picture with the mayor.
Yeah, I want you to look over the camera so they can get you on cable TV. Congratulations, ladies.
All right. Second place. Do we have anybody here from Boy Scout Troop 1559? Boy Scout Troop 1559.
I want to see it.
No. Okay. Best Marching Unit. Best Marching Unit. Do we have any representatives of the Dream Nation Marching Band out of Baltimore? Dream Nation. Mama. Here she comes. She's running. She says, yes, we are the best marching unit. Come see the mayor. Best marching unit, Dream Nation out of Baltimore, Maryland. Ladies, smile for the camera. All right, there we go. We waiting on Jim still? Jim, are you good?
Good, Jim?
All right, thank you, ladies. In second place, Bowie's own Bel Air Twirlers. All right, we got our twirlers here.
All right, Jim. Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, our next category, Best Nonprofit Float. Best Nonprofit Float. I wonder if Ken's here from Greenbelt National Park. Greenbelt National Park and Yogi the Bear. Yogi the Bear. Oh, Smokey. Good. I'm thinking of Yellowstone Park or Jellystone Park. Jellystone Park. So, Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear here. No, we'll call Ken and we'll get him to come up to the office and get his trophy a little later. So, do we have anybody here for our second place, Best Nonprofit Float? City of Bowie Community Outreach. There she is. All right. Best costume. We have Second Star Productions. Second Star Productions. Anybody here from Second Star Productions? I guess, yeah, they're warming up for their performance later on tonight. Okay, let's see, second place, Bethany, come here, please.
Anybody know where the Second Star theme comes from? Your band. Go by the Second Star.
All right. I don't think our second place guy is here either. That would be Louie from the Bowie Bay Sox. So I'll get a hold of the Bay Sox, let them know. Okay. Best vehicle. High Rollers of Bowie. High Rollers of Bowie. We have any of our classic car people here, they just keep driving away. Okay, in second place, Changing Lanes Car Club. Anybody here from Changing Lanes? No. Okay. Best Marching Band. Ella Roosevelt High School Pep Band. Ella Roosevelt High School Pep Band. Think we have? Oh, one of the parents is, oh, you'll do. Now remember to give it to the band and not to your child. All right. In second place, our own Bowie High School Marching Band. Anybody here from Bowie Marching? Okay. And last but best in show. And I can't tell you how many times, I think each one of these members might have one of their own trophies of this by now. Pachi Mama. Pachi Mama. We have a representative from Pachi Mama. Now, how many of these have you guys won? Shows how good. 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to go over the list again to see if some people are here. Okay, we're going to get some pictures first.
Congratulations, Jeff. Congratulations.
Once again, is anybody here from the New World Bilingual Institute? New World Bilingual Institute. Tobias Destinista. Anybody here from Tobias Destinista? Oh, here we go. Second place, most spirited. Let's hear for Tobias. Ladies, all come on here and get your picture in with the mayor. Come on, come on. Oh, we got more of them coming now. Hold on. Come on up there. Hold up, we got one more. Come on in.
Congratulations.
Once again, our second place, most spirited for the Memorial Day Parade.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay. Most patriotic, do we have a representative from Boy Scout Troop 1559? Boy Scout Troop 1559. Okay. Greenbelt National Park. Did you guys just keep going? I think you did, so we'll get a hold of you later. Second Star Productions. Second Star Productions. Anybody here from Second Star? Bowie High Rollers. Bowie High Rollers. Or Changing Lanes. Okay. Bowie High School Marching Band. Any representative here from Bowie High School Marching Band? Oh, we got one. Come on, you guys have second place. Best marching band. Come in here, you got to get your picture taken now that you showed up. All right, so we're going to make one last call for the units that have not picked up yet, and that would be New World Bilingual Institute for first place, most spirited, most patriotic, second place, Boy Scout Troop 1559, if you are here. First place, best nonprofit float, Greenbelt National Park, if you are here. Second Star Productions, second place, best costume. High Rollers for best vehicle. Changing Lanes, second place, best vehicle. And that's it. That's all we have. We've given everything else out. Thank you for participating. Please register again for next year. We'd love to have you back. Great parade. We thank you for your help in supporting our troops. Mayor, would you like to finish with anything?
Just on behalf of everybody, I want to thank Matt Corley and Sally Hine and all the city staff that put in hours and hours and hours to get this thing off the ground. Thanks to all the volunteers. You just are incredible people and an incredible occasion. Thank you very much on behalf of all of them.
Thank you, Mayor. Don't forget, in 2 weeks, come to Bowie Fest, June 7th at on June 7th during 11 a.m. We have an incredible concert tomorrow night. We have Beatwater, which is a Beatles tribute band, Allen Pond Park, 7 p.m. Free concert. And don't forget, on Monday, starting at 11 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial Park in Old Town Bowie, we have our memorial service for our fallen veterans that the mayor will be leading at 11 a.m. If you got a chance, stop by all 3 events. Thank you and good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.